direction. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed this morning. Drew Titan Bros on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's do this roll call because I got a lot to say. Y'all may think this is a joke, and you could laugh. You're free to do what you want to do. There's been a pattern not only in boxing but in life, and at this current junction, not only in boxing but masculinity is under attack. And the people in charge who are pulling the strings on all forms of entertainment, they're in on it. The people who are on social media, when you pick and choose who you like, you play in on it. You don't even realize it. I mean, everything from entertainment to fashion. When I do that, I do it for a reason. When I repeat myself, I do it for a reason. Everybody's in on it, and the joke's on you. That's why I'm glad I'm my age, because I'm on it. I look at things. Y'all watch the Boondocks? Y'all remember the episode? Who's that dude? That rapper. One of the best rappers in the world, but then you saw his clothing line. He got t-shirts with the behind out. Hey, what is that? Belly shirts for men. Shorts that look like skirts for men. And they, you're looking at that like, whoa, that episode was symbolic to what goes on in our community, what goes on in all across the board. Entertainment, sports, from Hollywood to the NBA to the NFL. You saw some of these brothers, how they get off that bus. You saw what they've worn. High heel boots with skirts on. And what's the response? Oh, well, that cost $2 million. Don't care. It's a skirt. Oh, no, well, it's a kilt. You're black. You're not Scottish. You need to stop. You need to stop. So we're going to talk about this zest pool, because there's a lot that's becoming normalized. And if you guys aren't careful, your sons are going to fall into it. How you going to feel when you're going to pick them up from an event, or, you see him on the street, and instead of him giving his buddy a pound, like, yo, what up, or a dap, he gives him a hug and a tap kiss on the lips. You're going to be like, yo, you like that? Nah, ma, this is just what we do. Nah, pops, this is just what we do. No. Well, MC Thug Booty Cheeks does it. No, well, he's a part of the broken wrist. The broken wrist. You need to stay in your son's lives, and stay in your daughter's lives, stay in your children's lives, and you need to monitor what they find entertaining all the way up until they leave your home. Because these cats in these positions of power, these positions of entertainment, they're predators. And I don't think you watch the news enough. Y'all see what's going on in Hollywood. Y'all always knew what was going on in the music industry. And sports isn't any different. And now they have people out here doing their work for them, like DJ Academics, because they accept their own. But what happens is their own gets a little too big for their britches to the point where they can't help them. You see, Academics got way too comfortable. And he finally did something, which made people say, whoa, 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 whoa. It was just suspect before. Now, you crossed the line there, bub. And he needs to be all the way canceled. So let's do this roll call real quick. Todd Swindle, Michael Fleming, G. McCall, Diana, salute, Queen. Dirt Gang Boss, Shakilla, what up? Mark Hairston, Mark Wonderlick, got 2 marks back to back. 704 Joe, salute. Cameron Fields, I love that video you put out, Queen. Had all of my attention. That was a great video. Thank you for that. Hen Dog, salute. Mr. Shelton, salute. Von D Gaming, Lance McCombs, Ratchet since 91. Jarrell Freeman, Sid Mark, Anwar Willis, Jeff Spark, Big Block. Armanize, salute, Queen. Rod Neal. Jumped on me. Yeah, that was Gangstalicious. Yeah, woof. Oh my gosh, that was an important episode. We laughed, but I said, yo, that's really happening. Maine, Biker. Of course they don't send out notifications. Because I'm talking about Miguel.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Hope ICE gets all your family and send their broken wrists back over the border. Get out. I'm building a wall. Y'all done crawled over it, climbed over it. Now you're going back. More on that tonight. Ravens, 13 from the UK. Salute to you, good brother. Salute to you. Eric, all around strong, my brother. What's good? Copper Aborigines, MS, what up? PGH, Lamar Griffin. Smash the like button, like and share the video. Dislike the video, do what you want. I'll be here tomorrow. And subscribe to my Patreon. That's what you do. But before we get started, I'll give you a quick word from our sponsors.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50-50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for 1, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshit on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC. And remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50-50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC. And remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
You already know what it is, man. Shout out to the usual suspects. Now, I know the games into your chance to win. You gotta be in it to win it, y'all. You gotta be in it to win it. Gotta be in it to win it. And we're gonna see y'all in Vegas August 10th. We're gonna have a blast. 919 salute. So let's get started, man. First and foremost, let's go to the left side of the page. That's a fighter, Stephen X, salute, brother. That's a fighter named Yusuf Hawkins, Mike S, salute. That's Yusuf Hawkins. And for those of you that are not familiar, Yusuf Hawkins is a professional fighter. A notable name on his record is Carl Froch. He fought Carl the Cobra Froch. He did pretty well. He was a quality fighter. He wasn't like a bum, but I'd say he's maybe a C plus B fighter. He's one of those guys that were there, give you good work in the ring. But let me tell you the story behind Yusuf Mack. And I'm not clowning him. I'm not making fun of you. This is a real story. This really happened. I'd say this is going back maybe almost a decade ago or more. Yusuf Mack had a situation where a DVD or something leaked, and he was on the cover. I don't know, hanging with the homeboys, whatever. It was gay adult film. It was a gay adult film, and he was on the cover. So, at the time I was on. At the time, did I say Yusuf Mack or Yusuf Hawkins? I said Yusuf Mack. I'm sorry. I meant Yusuf Mack. That's the box on the far left, on the upper left. All right. Yeah. Rest in peace to Yusuf Hawkins, who was murdered in Paulie Malignaggi's neighborhood in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. That's something else. E.S. Salute, Queen Stormy B Man in the building. But Yusuf Mack was on the cover of this, it was pornography. I have to watch my mouth, y'all. It's YouTube. They're very sensitive. And I was on Facebook. I was still fairly new to social media, and I was in like 4 boxing groups, and that's when I started to understand that people are really like maniacs and stuff. It was crazy. They put this picture up in the group, and I'm like, is that Yusuf Mack? I said, wait a minute. Slim, what up, Slim? I said, wait a minute. I said, that can't be, because at the time I was learning that they got some really good Photoshop, and they can make you look like you're somewhere where you're not really. And I'm like, yeah, that can't be real, right? And then some of the cats started sending me pictures like through the instant messenger. They say, yo, I can't post this on Facebook because they'll kick me off of Facebook, but yo, bro, that's him. And it fried my eyes, because on the back it was him. And I'm like, yo, hold on, bro, this is an awful lot to be going through the Photoshop, but how do you do all that? I said, oh man. So then he tried to do quality control, like to clean up himself. He was saying that I don't know, somebody slipped him a Mickey, meaning someone drugged him or what, and I'm like, I'm not buying it, but whatever. And then, people start saying, no, there are things that are found in the Amazon that you can get drugged, and you could be doing different things and not know it the next day. And they started sending documentaries. I said, look, bro, I think he's from Detroit, or so, I don't know. I forgot where he's from. But it was crazy. It was crazy. And he finally just got comfortable and said, look, it was me. I needed the bread. And he went on to say how, he's black, he grew up in the hood, and that thing is not accepted, so you have to hide who you are. Same thing that happened with Mr. C. Rest in peace to him. Y'all remember Mr. C, Big Daddy Kane's former DJ, Mr. C? He's a DJ out here in New York, Mr. C. He got caught with the transformer in the car, and she recorded the whole thing and then put him on blast. He was on the morning show, and he had to come out, and he's from the islands. His parents is from the islands. MXC, salute. Oh, he's from Philly? Okay. Yo, look, man, if you like that, you like that. My only issue is when you try and, corner people and not only force your lifestyle on them, but try and trick them into getting them in your lifestyle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, that wasn't him. that like he wasn't trying, to my knowledge, he wasn't trying to trick anybody. But I'm gonna give y'all something to think about though. That was the part, I felt bad for him. But that was the part where I learned he got like 8 kids. Freedom's March, salute. He has like 8, he has a lot, I don't even remember the exact number. He got a lot of children. He has a lot of children. So I'm like, bro, all the banging in the world is not gonna get that out of you. If that's you, that's you. That's how you get down. That's the end of it. Live your truth, because now he's hurting people. Can you imagine if, I don't know if it's from one woman or multiple women, can you imagine the panic? Oh my God, he was living a dual life. Maybe that's why, all those times you said he was at the gym, was he really at the gym? Now I gotta go get tested. The other side to that is, some of y'all ladies be knowing. And y'all ignore obvious signs. You doing his laundry, he got boo-boo stains in the back and the front of his drawers. Well, how'd that get there? It's not a joke. You know where I got that from? A female that I know that got burned, and her man was not cheating with another woman. Caught him with I'll save that for Patreon. Go subscribe to my Patreon. It's scrolling at the bottom. Yeah, OG, that was ridiculous work. Shauna, what up? That was ridiculous work. That really happened to a chick I know. Called an STD. And he wasn't cheating with a woman. Whoa. And they have a child. I mean, it's cool now. This was decades ago, but I mean, can you imagine? Well, I can't. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Imagine Yusuf's kids having to deal with that. They have to grow up with that. And now that DVD is out. His kids can't roast anybody. There's cats waiting on it. Yeah, say something to me. You know what I got on my phone? This your daddy? You gotta live with that. Tay, good morning. You gotta live with that. And he came clean. I'm like, man, that's sad, man. And during the interview, I think I found out he has over 5 kids, bro. That's what I think. It was a crazy number of children. And I said, oh man. Now somebody clowned him on social media and he ran up on him in a barbershop. The beatdown is on YouTube. I don't know if they took it down, but I saw it on YouTube. And it said Yusuf Mack running up on a troll that was clowning him on the internet. And Yusuf is still a pro fighter, but they weren't boxing. Dude was curled up on the floor and Yusuf was giving him that work. He went upside Money's head. But Yusuf is not a product of the industry. And what I mean by that is that he's not an industry plant. You see these dudes out here? They're plants, man. And they want to normalize. Xavier, thank you for showing up. You remember that story you shared with me about Yusuf? And this was after the news leaked, and then you told me a situation that made you say, yo, what's wrong with that dude? Xavier, you remember that? Dude, stop lying, bro. Stop lying, bro. Stop lying. He's saying, no, bro, nah. Main Biker says he got 10 kids. Whoa, you see what I mean? Yeah, Xavier. He's the one that told me that they were in the same area and there was at a bar. And this dude wanted to keep the whatever going, the party, like the association going, but he kept trying to get cats to come to his room. And cats was like, whoa, pause. We good right here at the bar. What do you mean come back to the what are you doing? Back to your room. MJ, what up? What you mean? Now we good right here, homie. We all right. We ain't got to go back to your room. We can go to the room. The hell? And then boom, this story comes out. Now it makes sense. So he got 10 seeds. I don't know how many baby mamas, but that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, Copper, I told that story before. That's crazy. But I guess he's comfortable now. But what I'm saying is, nah, Xavier, you'd be looking hella weird if you told me you continued to party in his room. Y'all stayed at the bar. Will, what up, Will? Y'all stayed at the bar and y'all picked up on that. Say, yo, why is he trying to get everyone to go to his room? That is strange. Y'all did right. Y'all did it the right way. If you'd have told me, yo, yeah, so we went back to this room, I'd have been like, whoa, why'd you do that? What is that? That's wild. But anyway, Yusuf is not an industry plant. But if you look at the picture, Andrew Gray, what up? There's a lot of people that are like that. I believe there's a lot of people, well, two people, well, one, two, three. All right, look, King Breezy, what up? I think Ryan and Tank been compromised. And I think they've been compromised since they were young. I think Oscar De La Hoya been like that. And when they approached him, they didn't have to compromise him because I was always in him. I think Teofimo Lopez was marketing himself with that wig as a message to the people that could change his life forever in more ways than one, where he don't have to worry about anything financially, but he was marketing himself to be compromised. And I think a guy like Floyd Scarfield, that's just how he is. So he doesn't mind being compromised, but the problem is he's not the talent his son is. And that's just how he is. And this is just me. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but I've been around the industry. And it's all the same. Music, boxing, movies, all the same. The further you go up the ladder, the people in charge look out for one another. And you will find that it's the broken wrist. It's a club, y'all. You got to sacrifice something to get in that club. Now, the problem with the Schofield is that he's not the talent his son is. So I don't think he'll have a problem sacrificing those cheeks if it means getting his son ahead, because that's just what he does. And the reason why I'm leaning more towards him being that way is because how he went upside his lady's head. No straight male. Y'all saw that video? No straight male does that. I'm willing to bet 99.999% of the brothers in here was in a situation where they got cheated on. Didn't feel good. I mean, where you caught her red-handed. Didn't feel good. But what did you do? I'll tell you what, I didn't do that. I didn't even consider it. I smirked and said, all right, we good, and I walk off. Yeah. Yep. This dude went upside shorty head. IBS, what up? Richardson Hitchens had a bonnet on? Oh, Jesus. You know, that's what I'm talking about with the fashion. Kane, what up? The fashion. Men don't wear bonnets, man. Men do not wear bonnets. I don't care how much hair you got. But that slipped through the cracks. I see grown men walking around with bonnets on in the street. Men don't do that. That's ridiculous. Copper said they all had a DNA test done. They're all his. Oh, jeez. So he was really trying to get that out of him. I'm not that way. I'm not that way. Yeah, you are, bro. And that's all right. Just, you know, I wish these brothers would come to grips with that before they start making babies. Because you're not considering those babies. That's not right. And the society has told you, nah, it's okay to be that way and procreate. Oh, man, you know what? A lot of this I'll leave for the Patreon. But that's a problem. We're one nation under God, right? That's what they say. We're one nation under God, right? Freedom of religion here, but we're, quote unquote, a Christian nation, right? One nation under God. So all of this stuff with, do you understand that's what the discrepancy with gay marriage and stuff? Y'all understand that that's what the discrepancy was? That was the real discrepancy. We're one nation under God. Under God, the Bible, right? The broken risk community says, well, we should be able to get married. I say, well, that's a contradiction of who we are because we're one nation under God. But hey, man, we're not supposed to mix politics and religion. True? So who are we as a nation? Under God? Y'all go ahead and get married. And then what was the next step? We should be able to adopt. Oh boy. Don't worry. The kid will make his own decision because you're born that way. Really? But he's growing up with two dads in the house or two moms in the house. You can't tell me that kid don't get confused? Stephen X, what up? Yeah, church and state. What if you're forcing that on that kid? Did y'all see the video? If y'all go back to my pep talk, there was this chick, it was a black chick too. Okay, I gotta be careful on YouTube what I say, but y'all know how I felt when I saw, did y'all see that black chick with that baby? The baby was like not even 6 months. Had the baby in a onesie with the gay flag on it, talking about, please be gay, grow up to be gay. Y'all saw that video? And I'm like, what is this? What is she doing? That is abuse. Who allowed that? And that was an adopted child. No, my super chat should be right there. It's right there, Felix. Refresh the page. It's right there. My super chat is right there. Which page are you on? Yeah, well, I know, brother. I know, brother. It's here, and that's just... Now, my super chat is on both my pages, brother. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube does that. You know, they saw my topic today. But that's okay. That's why I tell everyone subscribe to my Patreon. Because if I was live on Patreon, I'm going to start going live on my Patreon some mornings. And I ain't got to hold my tongue. I saw that video and I almost punched my monitor off my desk, man. Jason Williams, what up? Main Biker says it's here, man. Salute to you, good brother. But, you know, some of y'all might not see it, you know, because, you know, Miguel's monitoring. He's micromanaging what I do here.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
He said they presented the DNA test at the family reunion in Alabama this past. That's crazy. But you know, salute. I'm not talking bad about Yusuf Mack. I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just pointing out the situation, and I would like people that feel that way before you start fighting it and trying to prove that you're not by, you know, being heterosexual. Accept who you are, own it, and move on with your life. Because once you start procreating and fighting it, now eventually it's going to come out, and that's a lot of explaining. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt your family. Be comfortable in your skin. I don't care if you get down like that, but when you start, you know, creating and fighting it, some of these guys turn to religion, they become pastors, and what always happens? How many stories have y'all seen with the pastor found sleep with men in the congregation? There's that going around. It's crazy. How many people in the church, and this may be, what year was that when it came out that the church was running around abusing kids for decades? Boys at that. What year was that? It was a big old scandal. And when you seen these dudes, some of them you saw them speak, right? When you first saw them and you looking at the picture, their eyes all big, you see all their pupils, it's like, yo, you can't tell that dude is part of the broken wrist? You can't look at, bro. Literally, in most cases, you could literally look at these people and tell. You can literally look and tell. There's no way you're looking at Floyd Schofield Sr. and say that's a straight dude. There's no way. And I'm not being disrespectful. But when I first saw him, I said, what? And then I heard him talk. I said, I know what it is, but whatever. Market your son. I'm not judging him, but I know what it is. And then the video of him whooping that poor woman's behind, I said, oh, no. I know what time it is. I know what time it is. Oh, no. Pause! Bro. I'm gonna play this. Andrew, what up, Andrew? He said a whole bunch of pastors in the Latin community, they have found so many, they're sick. Man, that's crazy. This is what Xavier just sent me this. Listen to this.
With 7 kids, then no motherfuckers reflected. My dad be getting booty, yo. No, don't say that. No.
Whoa, my dad get booty? Whoa. No. So already said it. You already said it. He was beating that poor woman. And he came in there and was like, Dad? He was like, she is mine. You were mine. And dragged her. I was like, oh, come on, Brody. What are you doing? But then look how he behaves. Look how he talks. Come on, man. He's fighting something. Young Abel, salute. Yeah, word. That's what they do. Man, listen. Those cats, what that was these were cats that were fighting it. They were fighting it. They ran to the church. They excelled at the church, but eventually it comes out and they succumb to their feelings. And what I'm saying is, get comfortable with yourself and be who you are. Trumaine, what up? Be who you are. It's better for you to be who you are. You're going to hurt yourself. You know what I mean? These cats hold it, and I'm being serious, y'all. 88, what up? I'm being serious. You know what I mean? These cats hold it in to the point where they actually delete themselves. We don't want that. I'd rather you just come out and just be you. That's it. Own it. The people that own it are the happiest in their life. You see what I'm saying? Now, is this an attack? No. No. The people who own it, they're like, yeah, this is how they get down. They going about that every day. I will say it's safer, if that's how you are, it's safer for you to be that way today than it is any point in where I grew up. Adewale, salute. You're safe. Just do you. It's when you trying to, like, you know, recruit people, because they don't, listen, they don't procreate, they recruit. Yeah, I said it. That's why I got a problem with the adoption thing, but that's something else, bro. I'm not cool with that. Y'all want to get married, go ahead. The adoption thing, I got a problem with that, man. Now, I have no control over that, but I'm like, yo, nah. I always had a problem with that. Remember, they don't procreate, they recruit. And when I saw that woman, now I don't know if she had a partner or whatever, but she had the onesie on that baby. Man, I wanted to punch on her jaw. Stupid ass. That was crazy. Snoop, what up? What about those two broken wrist dudes that adopted those boys and they were slamming those boys? I got to be careful, but understand what I'm saying. They were slamming those boys and putting it on text. I'm going to F the ish out of this boy tonight. They found the text. And they were passing those boys around to friends. They were caught, tried and convicted. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm saying that was an ugly side to it. I'm not saying that's everybody. That was an ugly side to it. I was like, man, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. That's disgusting. Why would you do that to those babies? Those are babies, man. And those babies are scarred for life. Now, how do you think they feel? What happens when they grow up and now those are kids. Now, when they get like 18, 19, 20 years old, now they're like, why do I have this weird attraction to men now? After dealing with that abuse. They're confused. Oh yeah, Copper, and that's another problem. Y'all see this right here? Who saw that dweeb with the glasses, a part of the broken wrist? Who saw that? Who saw that dude that tried to give it a new name? Minor attracted persons. Y'all remember that? Y'all saw that? And I said, wait, what is he talking about? Minor attracted person? Dill Spoolie, what up? I said, yo, he's talking about pedos. Yeah, it's a condition, but it's a condition that could get your ass kicked. That condition to get you killed by the block. What you mean? That's a problem. That's a problem. And he's on there calmly speaking on it like it's normal. No, bro. Absolutely not. And this is why we need to be real careful. You don't only vote for the presidency. You need to know who's running for what in your state, in your town, in your borough. Because this right here, you may vote blue or vote red, but whoever gets in there, they will slip a law like this in. You turn around and your 13-year-old daughter get found in the car with a 39-year-old man like, whoa! You call the police and be like, yo, as of last month, he could do that. What do you mean? Well, you don't know the bill. That bill says, the legal age of consent is 12 now in this state. What? So you might want to kick his ass and then we have to lock you up for assault. And I agree with you, sir, but I didn't vote for Senator Butt Blast. Senator Short Eyes. Y'all, Copper, you remember that movie Short Eyes? Came out in the 70s. Brutal film. Short eyes. These cats have short eyes. Juice, what up? Y'all better pay attention. Short eyes was the worst thing you could ever see, especially if you go back and watch it now. So Senator Short Eyes passed, he slipped that bill in there. A lot of y'all vote for stuff and y'all don't even realize what you're voting for. You gotta vote for your locals. And they'll slip this in. Like they want to slip something in you. Oh yeah, Stormy, I know you remember. That movie was brutal. Stupid ass California. Worse, well, New York and California are the two worst places to get married. Oh, I'm sorry, get divorced. Yeah, Stephen X, city and state politics all make all the difference in the world. They do. Y'all worried about Trump, but you don't worry about because not every state is red. But that one blue state, you already know how the Dems get down. You already know how the Dems get down. So you're mad at Trump. You vote blue, 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 blue. But that one state you live in, you just voted for a 12-year-old to legally drink or something crazy like that. You did that. Like, yo, how'd this happen? You wasn't paying attention? Senator Short Eyes Butt Blast wants the legal age of consent to be 12. And you voted blue because you was mad at Trump. That one little thing, you said, okay, now you got to deal with that. Now you got to deal with that. Mo G, what up? See what I mean? They're slowly trying to normalize this weirdo behavior. And this is what happens when you let weirdos move up the rank. They know what they're doing. They try and slip something in. Because something got slipped in them when they were kids and they never got help. And they want the world to feel their pain. And they put agents everywhere. And the bad part is a lot of these cats are in positions of power in the entertainment industry. Y'all better follow me on Patreon. I gave a detailed explanation about Al Heyman. Okay? Now, y'all could take what y'all want from that. But there's some things that I heard from people that's been around him, and Al Heyman came from the music industry, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Abuse is abuse, and I'm not saying it's 100. I'm just saying I understand things when I look at them. And it comes to a point where you're an adult, you got to make a decision. For years, a lot of y'all may have thought that the only people getting, falling victim of favors for flavors was the women. No. It's the men as well. It's men as well. When I tell you it's right here in the boxing industry, y'all see Oscar De La Hoya. I didn't Photoshop that picture. That's really him. And he tried to deny it. And then he said, look, I'm going to own it. He owned his addiction to narcotics. He owned it. The night that Canelo Alvarez was fighting his most important career-defining fight against Floyd Mayweather, he went to rehab, y'all. He went to rehab. Yeah, MXC, that's something to think about. That's something to think about. Yep. He doesn't have an heir to his throne. That's something to think about. Because he has an empire, but he has no heir to the throne. That's something to think about. Who does it go to? That's something to think about. But Oscar De La Hoya has been a fabulous F-up for many, 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 many years. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Sim Hussein. I may be another Quincy Jones. I've been hearing about Quincy Jones before there was an internet. Listen, man, I had people in my family that knew people who knew people. And I've been hearing about Quincy Jones for decades. See what I'm saying? So Oscar came into the industry, and with the narcotic use, and listen, I'm not talking about, because Oscar is a great boxer. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. When he fought on HBO, you know, women loved him and the ratings went up. And I wasn't into that. I just said, yo, this kid could fight, man. That's all I cared about. I have no beef with Oscar's professional boxing career. Let's just get that straight. I have no beef with that. All this stuff that we're seeing later in life is strange. And he's owning it, but he's owning it out loud, and he's being a weirdo, and then he's going on the offensive. Everyone likes to say, who needs to be humble, humble, humble. You're throwing that around. Don't y'all think Oscar needs to be humble? So when y'all watch that Clapback Thursdays, when I told y'all, I know y'all don't like Bill and Dev, but as a person of color, as a black man, y'all need to tell this dude to shut the F up. You don't tell no man to get away from their father. Oscar, where's your father? And if he's alive or around, I would love to ask him, what does he think about this picture right here, your son? What is he going to tell me? If he's alive, I don't know if he's alive or dead, but if he's alive, what did you think of your son? Bouncing around with a wig on, getting plastic surgery at 60 years old. What's going on here? What do you think about that? Saying that I have to look young because I have a young girlfriend. What are your thoughts? Because you know what I'm doing? I'm questioning his father's job as a father. He's failed. What is he going to say? Well, at least my son, you know, at least he got money. That's what women say. I don't care. I got the bag. The bag ain't everything. My son can't run around like that. I'm disowning him. Bro, you came back, you had a brilliant boxing career, you bounced back from your narcotic addiction. Come on, man. Now you're making a fool of yourself every chance you get. You're running around on Instagram with no clothes on. Ran out to Turkey, got some fake ab work done. Got Botox on your face, your head look super bigger than your body. What's going on with you? Is that woman you running around, was she born with ovaries, or is she one of them people? Because we know how you get down. Stop, man. Oscar, stop. But he can't stop. Because I think someone played with him when he was getting older. And let me remind y'all of something. Y'all may have forgot. Y'all may not know. Okay? When I tell you this behavior is in the boxing industry, I'm not playing. Go read Sugar Ray Leonard's book. He was SA'd when he was in the Olympics. Where's the lie? Did y'all know that? He talked about it. While he was in the Olympics, I believe. Somebody touched him, man. Was touching on him. It wasn't just one time. Someone touched on him. Did y'all know that? Sugar Ray Leonard. Did y'all know that? Don't tell me this isn't real. Somebody touched on that boy when he was a boy. The great Sugar Ray Leonard. So I'm not just making this up. And they let these predators around us. You have to watch your kids, man. That's why we respect Bill. That's why he said, you know, Floyd, you got all this going on, but I ain't just going to give you my son. I'm not just going to give you my son. One more time. I'm not just going to give you my son. So he got mad and said, okay, I'm going to take Tank. And now Tank is smacking his ass with no shirt on and his underwear on social media. I'm not joking, y'all. I'm not joking. When I saw that, I said, oh my God, did they get Tank? That's what I said. It came from a place of concern. I'm not clowning this morning, y'all. I don't like Ryan, but there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. It's just hard to decipher what it is. But somebody absolutely trusts him. I mean, they touched him. Where's his dad right now? All that talking. Where's his dad right now? And y'all want to tell me, yo, I'm tired of seeing Bill around Devin. DJ Academics. I don't trust no man that got his father around. DJ Academics, where's your father? I want to ask him, how does he feel with what you did just last week? Asking a 15-year-old boy, would he let a grown man smash? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. At Mike S., I hope not. But I'm wondering, where was Cal when he decided to put that video out with him dancing and smacking himself on the butt in his underwear? And he did it 2 times, man. Where was Coach Cal then? Now, true, you can't watch your kids 100% of the time. But my God, that was a little strange. Some of these kids are like that. And all these cats want to do is unlock it. Some of these kids grew up crazy, and they could be assimilated. Ryan Garcia is telling some truth about his upbringing. When he talks about how his family lived in a car, no one thought to look at Henry Garcia and his fat wife. How messed up were y'all financially that all of y'all were living in a car? Did y'all ever stop to think, well, what did they do to get out that car? Did somebody go to work? Does anybody know what Henry Garcia used to do for a living? Other than mooching off of his son's good looks and talent in the ring? Anyone even stop to ask that question? Or are y'all just dealing with it? You got to dissect this stuff, man. What did Henry Garcia do for a living? What did his wife, Ryan's mother, do for a living? Where were they when Ryan Garcia said he was kidnapped, brought to the woods, and was made to watch things happen to kids? When they went to, did anyone think to ask, yo, Henry, he's saying all of this. Where were you? Did anyone ask that? Did he say, yo, you know, Ryan's lying. I don't know what he's saying. Look, ignore him. He's having a moment right now. Did he even say anything? No, there were people running around believing Ryan. And I say, whoa, stop. Ryan was a child. What house? Where was his parents when he was taken out that house? No, everyone said, oh, poor Ryan. No one asked where his parents were. But y'all so worried about Bill. You know where Bill was? With Devin. Do you see Devin talking about how he get kidnapped? No. Because you protect your kids. And you never stop being a father. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You never stop being a father till the day you die. My dad called me yesterday. What's up? You good, kid? You don't just stop. You don't say, okay, he's out the house. I ain't got to deal with him no more. Nonsense. The only people saying that are either from the broken wrist or got fair relationships with their parents or don't have fathers. That's why y'all don't like Bill. Y'all think we playing? I'm breaking it down for you this morning. Where's Academics' father? Where's Oscar De La Hoya's father? Where's Henry Garcia? We haven't heard a word from Henry Garcia. Ryan he's gonna have to go through the ringer. Devin wants to smoke. Now everybody has to act accordingly to get to each other. It's fair. Everyone's getting paid. They have to perform. That's boxing. Devin gotta win. Ryan gotta win. And Tia Female gotta win. That's boxing. That's all I want. You gotta win. But the easy way out is trying to get assimilated and get accepted into this, as y'all call it, the Illuminati. Now, why the hell was Teofimo Lopez sitting on a podcast with a goddamn wig on, knowing you got a failed marriage? Didn't that woman tell us that you were crazy? Now, where's Tio Sr.? I'd love to ask, yo, you cool with your son wearing the wig? He's just goofing around. Man, no. I got my dad's last name. I will never do that. Y'all remember Tiny from Zeus from Friday? Rest in peace to him. He did an interview saying, yeah, people don't like me in Hollywood. I get typecasted because of who I am. But, I don't put on no wigs. I don't put on no dresses. And he was adamant about that. You know why? At some point, they tried to make him do it. And he told them no. He's passed on. But I would love to have asked him, what roles did you miss because you didn't want to put on a dress? Y'all know about what happened to Dave Chappelle. He told the story. Going into his new season on his show, they wanted him to do a female character. He said, I'm not doing that. And they told him, okay, by the time you land, I forgot whether he was going from New York to LA or LA to New York or whatever, or wherever city. They said by the time you land, they pretty much said your career over. And when he landed, y'all remember when he was in the news every day? Oh, Dave Chappelle has a nervous breakdown. Oh man, he gave up his show was doing so well, millions of dollars, and he just walked away. He's crazy. Y'all remember how they tried to drag that brother? Remember that? I said, no, he ain't crazy. And then when he finally did an interview, they said, no, they want to make me wear a dress. They had an idea for a character, and it was a female. He says, okay, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want to do it. They threatened him. They wanted to make him a part of that club. Y'all remember that? This stuff is real. Not making it up. And he stuck to his guns, and Netflix came along and gave him an uncanny deal. That's how God works. Yeah, you know why, MXC? They wanted to emasculate the black man. I'll tell you something else. What's his name? Who's that short? What's his name, man? The comedian. He's everywhere. Help me out, y'all. I can't even think of his name right now. I'm having a brain fart. What's his name? The short comedian dude. Black dude. What's his name, man? Help me out here. He on commercials and everywhere. No, not Cat Williams. Cat Williams is another one they tried to destroy. Kevin Hart, him. Kevin Hart. Willie Lowe in the building, Bomb Squad. Kevin Hart. Listen, I have some unpopular opinions, but they're mine. One of them was, I wasn't the biggest Tupac fan. People be like, blasphemy! I wasn't. Supreme Beast, salute. Blasphemy! Yo, look, I ain't say he was bad. I'm saying I wasn't listen, I'm from the Bronx. I was a lyricist. I was a lyricist. Pac just didn't do it for me. I understand it. I didn't say he was horrible. I went to a few shows of his, okay, cool. I just wasn't like I never bought his material. And it's unfortunate what happened to him. My brother, Junior the Truth, man, love you, brother. Much love. If y'all not subscribed to Junior, man, that's how I get my morning started, man. That's like my morning coffee. Hell yeah. Salute, Junior. Yeah, Mike, as it was different. I didn't get into the Biggie and Tupac beef. You know, it was ugly. I saw that coming. I knew it was gonna get crazy. It was the 90s, and I saw it coming. I just wasn't a Pac fan, but I wasn't on the bandwagon of hate, like, oh, I hate the dude. No. Pac was born in Brooklyn. So technically, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't a Pac fan like that. The other, recently, the other opinion that I have is Kevin Hart's not funny, y'all. Not to me. Kevin Hart's not funny, man. He's not. I get it. He got that high-pitched voice, and he's smiling and, you know, shucking and jiving and tap dancing all over. I get it, man. But I saw a clip of him saying, yeah, you know, I don't do dresses, I don't wear dresses. And I think he came out on The View wearing a whole dress and a wig. Huh. Wow. That is strange. How'd that happen? They probably Dave Chappelle'd him, and unlike Dave Chappelle, he succumbed to that. He said, all right, I don't want no smoke. I like my lifestyle. I like the money I make. I like that I get work. Yeah, I'm gonna act accordingly because I can't deal with what Dave Chappelle dealt with. I can't go through what Cat Williams went through. I can't deal with that. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. So what do I do to maintain this? Well, Kev, and I think it was The View. I don't know if it was The View, but I remember one show. He just popped out with like a Little Red Riding Hood or wig on, and I was like, what is this? And the crowd fell out. Freedom's Marshall, that super sick. A salute to you, good brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Willie. LaBelle Crawford over Kevin Hart. Yeah. But the dude's not funny. To me, Kevin Hart's not funny. And he went from I'll never wear a dress and da-da-da-da. And I know I just happened to be on the TV. My wife was watching something, and she snickered. Like, I was like, what's going on? I said, that's Kevin Hart. I said, damn, he's wearing a dress now? And I went on about my day. It's like a rite of passage in Hollywood. They make you do something silly like that. That was silly. And it makes you wonder, why is he getting so much work? And he's not funny. What is that about? What is that? What happened? They broke you down. It's buck breaking, man. They broke him down. They broke him down. Yeah, and you could look at that, man. Yeah, The Rock, bro, listen, man. Listen. Y'all gotta really pay attention. Y'all gotta really pay attention, man. It's like, what the hell? And if you stand firm in your masculinity, you're already blessed. You ain't gotta be a part of that crowd. Man, listen, Rome fell, man. Eric Miles say new time. Yeah, I know someone that knew him personally. Yeah, and I heard everyone says the same thing. He was a really good dude, man. He was a really good dude. He was a really good dude. And I have the interview somewhere where he was real adamant. He's like, yo, I don't wear dresses. And I said, somebody tried to put that brother in a dress, man. And look, shout out to Martin Lawrence, but I was around when Martin Lawrence like really, really blew up and took off after House Party. I remember they announced his show. I couldn't wait. He used to come on Thursdays out here. And I remember we was outside. We ran home to watch it. And the first season of Martin was hilarious. Season 2 was okay. Once we got to like season 3, it got like bugged out. it was like over the top and he's falling on the floor. I'm like, this ain't funny no more. It's like, it's gotten ridiculous. And then, you know, I think season 1, we was introduced to Shanae. You know, I got a little snick out of that, but I was never comfortable with these female characters, man. You know what I mean? I was never like, I was like, this is a bit much. Salute to my brother Cal in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, brother. Salute to the Brothers Johnson. Brothers Johnson. Stop. In the name of the... Salute to you in that Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation. Thank you so much. And salute to him, not them. In that Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man. Oh, that's what it is? That's the link, the Kevin Hart in the dress? Hold on, let me see that. Yeah, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Hey, man. Hold on a second. Yes, Stormy, I'm reading your text right now. It's a sin against God, y'all, and this might get deep for y'all. This might get deep for y'all. It's a sin against God, man. You ain't supposed to be, fouling men like that. That's a sin against God. Yeah. Let me share this. It's a sin against God. These dudes that put men up to this and put women in compromising positions and stuff like that. Steve L, salute. That's a sin against God, man. If you're not religious, you could. We just get away from stuff like that, But look at that. See what I mean? That's your boy Kevin Hart, bro. The list goes on and on and on. Let me say something about Tyler Perry, man. I'm glad you brought that up. Once you've gotten away from God, man, you have nothing. You have nothing. Can you imagine this world without the fear of God? It'd be anarchy. It'd be anarchy, man. This is your man, Kevin Hart, bro. And he's standing it's a skit from Saturday Night Live. And what's standing behind him? That's supposed to be some dude dressed up as a person of the church, right? And it's a big old joke. So he's there smiling. And this is the second time I've seen him in a wig like this. Okay? And they're doing a skit with someone from the church. You see what I mean? Man, get this off my damn screen, man. And once this stuff becomes normalized, you better watch out. You better watch out. Do y'all understand? And I'm not playing this morning. Y'all understand why I got a problem with the people who dress Tank, putting him in a pink fur coat, tight jeans, and paint his nails with a lime green purse? Y'all see the problem now? I'm not clowning, bro. Tank was a little boy just like we were all little boys. We were all impressionable. We mold these kids. That's why I have a problem with same-sex couples adopting children. I hate that. I hate that. Kids are impressionable. They're clean sheets of paper. You mold them. Y'all want to know what I'm talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I grew up in a diverse neighborhood. But the popular culture was, guess what? Black culture. Which is why all my white friends that grew up around us, if I put them on the phone with you right now, you think you're talking to a black person. My buddy Jeremy, his great-grandparent, his great-great-grandfather, no. Father. His great-grandfather on his mother's side was a Nazi. I saw the picture. His parents said, yo, nope. We came straight to America because we don't want to associate with any of that crap. If I put you on the phone with Jeremy, you think you're talking to a black dude. Why? He grew up around us. He was breakdancing on cardboards and boomboxes with us. And he's blonde-haired, blue-eyed, just like how Hitler loved it. He lives in California now. That's my guy. My other brother, Andrew, he's a short little Jewish kid. He sound black. I think he a doctor now. We were like the dominant culture, as you could say, because rap music was blowing up, and we listened to our rock music too, but we listened, the dominant form of entertainment was hip hop. Shower, salute, queen. What I'm saying is kids are impressionable. How many black kids you knew grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood and they just didn't grow up listening to a lot of rap? They knew about it, but they were more, I'm a Bon Jovi guy. When I ran into brothers like that, it was kind of like strange. I'm like, yo, you don't listen to no rap music? Nah, man, I like my Bon Jovi. It's like, ooh. It sound, and when you listen to them talk, they didn't sound like you. Kids are impressionable. That's my point. Okay? And these clowns in charge, they've gotten more covert. They mold these kids, but they teach these kids, hey, look, it's okay to be like your classmates. Go run and play with them. Talk their language. Listen to their music, but when you're in this house, you act a certain way. Kids are impressionable. I'll give you another simple example. I have a lot of friends from the islands, and salute the Nada 86 in that super chat. Much love. He said, salute Drew, and salute to the mighty LDBC, man. Salute to you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I got a lot of friends, they claim they're Jamaican, but they were born in New York. Their parents are from Jamaica. They sound just like me, but when they're around their parents, that accent comes on. It's like speaking another language. They could turn it on and they could turn it off. And they go to Jamaica every summer, and they're around their family over there. When they come back to New York, it's like they turn it on, they turn it off. And you will never know. You know why? They don't dress. They're here. They dress like us. But when they got older, the only time they dress like yardies is when they go into the yardie parties. Then they throw on the netted shirt with the gold, green, and black. Yeah, Stephen X, accent switching. My other boys, they're two brothers. Their parents are from Ghana, but they were born here. And every summer growing up, they went to Ghana. So they're immersed into the culture. They speak the language, but they also talk like us. They also talk like us. They can turn it on and off. You mold these babies. Now, what are these kids being taught now? For DJ Academics to be, wasn't he kicked off of Twitter or Twitch or something? And what did he say in defense of that? I wasn't trying to be a pervert. I was just little brother in that dude. No, you wasn't, man. My brother never asked me anything like that. I got an older brother. He never asked me, would you let a grown man hit? What? When these cats show you who they are, believe them. Why do you think, I'm so upset with Tank? Look at this. Y'all forgot this? That game that came out? They literally removed Ryan Garcia from the game because of his comments, bro. Literally, I say, man, this is serious. He lost a paycheck because of his comments. So when I tell cats, man, put your Haney hate aside for 2 seconds. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he's done. He was caught cheating and all that stuff. He blamed companies that had nothing to do with it. He blamed Scooter that had nothing to do with it. And when everything failed, he started talking about black people crazy. I'm like, oh my God, he should be canceled. He's not canceled because the unconditional hatred for a young black man who's made his own way, who had his father by his side to assist him in that. Y'all got a problem with him. Strange. Very strange. Even more strange, I still don't know what this is. And I'm not joking this morning. What is this, man? Why would he say that? What is that? Seriously. I'm being serious. I'm like, yo, bro, if you like that young man, and see, here's the thing. I mentioned Floyd Schofield, right? Get out of here. I mentioned Floyd Schofield, right? I mentioned Floyd Schofield. And what sealed it for me was him beating on that woman. Tank snatched up his baby mom and removed her from the basketball game. I'll say, I don't like that. That's a bad look. And by the way, whenever a black athlete does something messed up, they run the Our channels. What you got to say about that? Nothing. I ain't got nothing to say about it. I ain't got nothing to say because I'm not defending these kids no more. I'm not doing it. You know why? They don't represent me. So Shy AI, let me highlight this. Says you can be a good father and still let your son take all the spotlight and be his own man at 26 years old. I never saw Wilder or Spence's dads doing 100 interviews instead of them. Well, let's talk about that. First of all, do you understand what promotion is? And don't block him. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Quick question, Shy AI. First of all, let's check your account to see if you're a real person. Let's check your account because I really don't like having conversations. Okay, you just made your account this month in 2025. Okay, let's see if you're a real person or if you're Miguel.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Shy AI, Joe Townsend, salute. Let's ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this question. And don't go nowhere. And don't block this guy. Tex, what up? Abdul Anwar, what up? Let me ask you a question. Do you understand promotion? Respond. You understand promotion, and don't respond with a paragraph. I just need a yes or no. You understand promotion. With that being said, did you have a problem Did you have a problem? I'm gonna see how old you are. When Don King promoted Mike Tyson. You do understand that a closed mouth don't get fed. You understand that, right? And I find it very rich that you can make this statement about Devin, but about 2 or 3 years ago, no, it wasn't even that, maybe a year and a half ago, Bob Arum said, and I quote, "The amount of money I lost on Bud Crawford, I could have bought a house in Beverly Hills. Not one time did I say, hey man, where's Bud's dad and all of this?" Meanwhile, Bob Arum is going down in history as one of the best quote unquote promoters in the history of the sport. Don King spoke highly of his fighters, so high to the point where they had to tell him, hey Don, shut the F up. But Bud goes to Top Rank. He's the best fighter in the world. All right, he gets fights killed. He was supposed to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. Shah AI, don't go nowhere because I'm talking to you. You're not blocked. I'm giving you an example. Oh, Soda Black, I was going there. You know I was going there. Bill Haney doesn't get the same treatment as Big John Fury, who headbutts people to the point where he bleeds. Weird, right? But Bill Haney's the problem. Bill Haney just needs to step out the spotlight. Matter of fact, all the, even quote unquote real media, even YouTubers are reaching out to have a conversation with him about Devin. Meanwhile, Devin is trying to be a private person with his family, and y'all attacking him and his baby. Gio James, Bronx on deck, and his lady. But back to Bud, Shah AI. Bud was left out hanging. Shah AI. When the public asked Bob Arum, when they asked him, hey man, what happened to the Manny Pacquiao fight with Bud? Yeah, Shah, do you remember what Bob Arum said? He said, I killed the fight. I said, what? He really said that out loud? I killed the fight because I know how it ends. Those are his exact words. And he said, Manny is such a nice guy. Those are his exact words, Shah. And I'm like, wait a minute. Manny's old, he's on his way out. Have him go out on the shield. Manny wasn't scared of Bud. He would have took the fight. Manny's a warrior. He's not scared. Let the fight happen. Let the fight happen. Nah, Mike Ents, I don't know. No. Wait, hold on, brother. Hold on. Time out. He says, come on, bro. We all been there when we were young with the baby mom. No, brother. And that's, see, that's a problem. I don't have a baby mama. I have a wife, brother. I don't identify. You see that right there? You see, Mike? That right there? That's become normalized in the black community. No, brother. No. We got to get away from that. That right there. We got to get away from that. That right there. I don't have a baby mama. I have a wife. I'm a father. I don't have that. That right there. Nope. You see that right there, Mike? That's normalized. We got to get away from that. I never liked that term baby mama. I never liked it. And once white media got a hold of that, you see it on talk shows and everything else. I said, this is disgusting. We made a song about it. That's just my baby daddy. I hated that song. Parents are married. Grandparents married. Great-grandparents married. Got to get away from that. I don't identify with that. That right there. So we ain't all been there. 30 years down the road, if the broken Ritz gets their way, you know what they're going to start saying? Man, everybody's had a little broken wrist sex. No. Come on, you ain't never kissed your homeboy? No. What are you talking about? No. It's not normal. It's abnormal. And this is how they divide the community and impose their will. But let me get back to this fella. This guy. You still there, Sha? Or did you just throw a rock and leave? Don't worry, I'll make an example out of this comment. You weren't disrespectful. You just created an account a couple of days ago. And you in here thinking you're saying something. But I want you to respond because you're not blocked. You're not blocked. You wanted to engage, let's engage. I'm giving you the Bob Arum example. And the reason why I'm giving you that is because Bob Arum speaks up fighters, and a lot of the times he's wrong. He's wrong. Bob Arum also told us that Lomachenko was the best thing he ever seen since Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard messed around and lost the second pro fight. What happened? Bob Arum said most MMA fighters remind him of Nazis. What? I mean, you don't like MMA, but damn. All of that? That was very disrespectful. What about the black ones? What about the Latinos, the Brazilians? All of what? Nazis? Where'd that come from? He killed Bud's fight, y'all. Sha, he killed Bud's fight. Maybe if Bud's father was more involved and spoke up and said, yo, man, that's bullish. Maybe he'd have shined a light on it. Maybe. But you know, no one ever talks about Sha. Sha, did you ever see the interview with Bud's mother? It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Want to know what his mom said? When he was born, soon as he came out, soon as Bud came out. You know what his mom said? Yeah, he ain't ish. He ain't gonna be ish just like you. Talking about Bud's dad. Look at Bud now. That's why Bud fights the way he do. Because he's fucking angry. He loves his mama. But he had a fire lit under his behind from birth. And that was his mother. And she said that. Sha, how dare you talk down on a black man? And I don't know what your ethnicity is. How dare you talk down on a black man that stands in the pocket for his father? Do you not understand all we got is us? Now, Sha, if you're still here, unless you threw a rock and left, or you're embarrassed or something, you know, I ain't curse you out or nothing like that. I'm looking to engage with you. Who are you to tell a black man not to be involved in his son's life? Or are you used to seeing a relationship between a black man and his son more like the Mayweathers? When Floyd told his father, when Floyd Jr. told his senior, I ain't no junior. The internet ripped him and said, you don't talk to your father like that. Sha, are you black? So you've been listening this whole time. And the reason why I went there with Bud, because when it was left to Bud and they went to Bud and they say, J Bean, what up? And they said, hey man, Bud, you got to get out of this. You know what Bud said? You don't know Bob's heart. And that was when I got mad at Bud. So Sha, are you black? I'm treating you like you're not a troll. I'm being very respectful because you haven't said anything crazy. Bill is not only his father, but he's also Devin's mouthpiece. And he's done a damn good job. Because Devin has pillow fist, right? He has no chin, right? He's not exciting, he's boring. But y'all put all the focus on Bill, right? And all Devin has done is want to fight the best. And he's still disrespected. Closed mouth don't get fed. Devin can talk, but he don't need to. Don King, Bob Arum, Bill Haney. He's right up there. I don't see anyone telling Floyd Schofield to shut the F up. Son got to perform against Shakur. And even if you lose, I don't think he's going to keep quiet. So I'm asking you, Sha, first of all, are you black? This is the part where I need you to be honest. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. You know, interesting. The media has spent over 3 decades or more, about 50 decades telling the world that black fathers are absent, we're non-existent in our children's lives. And then once social media came about, you found out due to facts, data, and statistics that was an absolute lie. We are the most involved fathers in our children's lives. So we've been lied on. Lied on. Yeah, Sha, you're black and you have your father in your life. So who are you to tell Bill that he don't need to be in Devin's life? Did anyone tell your father not to be in your... Yo, man, let Sha walk on his own. Stay out of his business. No. Newsflash, Sha. You are your father's business until the day he leaves this earth. You never stop raising your son or daughter. I can get deeper on you, Sha. We're not even supposed to call our children kids. You know what a kid is? A goat. I don't even know where that came from. But who are you to tell Bill to stop getting up in the camera? The cameras go to him. We got Boxing Shigo mad that the reason why he's going off on Bill and Dev is because he thought that Bill snubbed him on an interview. That's what this is. That's what this is. Forget asking him if his dad would approve of how he goes stalking the Haneys. Ask his girl if he has one. What is your weird obsession with where this kid moves after he sells a house? Why are you worried about his girlfriend and who he reproduced with? What's really good with you? So Sha, who would I be to tell your dad to mind stay out your business? That's your father. You gotta tell him that. This is a sport. It's also entertainment. And let me reiterate this. In that gym, Floyd really wanted to work with Devin. I don't care if you're a Tank fan, I don't care how you feel about it. This is the truth. Bill said we going in our own direction. No disrespect. We going in our own direction. Floyd Sr. said the closest thing to my son is Devin. When we heard about the sparring, they asked Floyd Sr. who won. He said, who you think won? Devin won. Ali Sekbak released the footage. No, I'm not going to release the footage due to my support to my loyalty. He said, due to my loyalty to Tank Davis reporting. I said, well, that's strange, because if Devin got his ass whooped, that should have been plastered all over the internet by now. And there was a $5,000 bet, and Bill won. But clips came out of the sparring. And y'all said, oh, see, Tank won. Nope. And then as soon as Tank fell out with Floyd, then the real footage came out. Now, in the midst of all of that, what was Bill supposed to do? Be quiet while they dragged his son? No. Fathers matter, because this is what they do. Right now, if I was having an issue and my father was standing there, what are you going to do? Just stand there? I'm grown. But you know how you see your children? You still see your children as when you brought them from the hospital, wrapped up in a blanket with a little hat on, changing diapers. That's how they always see you. And my dad's a grandfather now. And he still hugs me and pats me on my head. He's been doing it since I was born. And the day he stops, it's going to break my heart. Problem is, you guys don't know your fathers. Your fathers y'all might be around. Your fathers might be around, but they ain't around like mine is to this day. So absolutely, Bill's gonna stand in the pocket for Devin. The problem is y'all wouldn't, because y'all don't know any better. Some of these fathers are fake. Where's Henry Garcia right now? Tank's dad ain't dead. Where is he? Floyd Scorfield's willing to sacrifice a whole lot for his kid. I already said what I said. Oscar De La Hoya's a father. You think, what kind of relationship you think he has with his kids? Yeah, Shelter, because Shaw came and tried to hijack it because he hates Bill, but has a father in his life. He hates Bill, but has a father in his life. Where's DJ Academic's father? Where's Teofimo Lopez Sr. to tell his son, stop being a racist, talk about the fight? He said that already. And what did T.O. Jr. say? Be a man, talk about it, be a man. This is what I'm dealing with. And you know what you're doing now? You're running around with a wig on your head, dude. A failed marriage and a wig on your head. You ain't got no father? Right, cool. Your fault, you and your father not on the same page? Cool. You at least want to be taken care of financially. Now you're running around with a wig. You ready to be assimilated. You want in that elite group. Oscar De La Hoya, where's his dad in that? Did his dad call him up and say, Oscar, what is this fishnets thing? No. He can't clap back on anything. That's a real picture. That's a real picture. That's not edited. And now that he's been caught, he owns it. And I ask everybody, and let me ask Shot, would you leave your child in the care, your grown child, in the care of Oscar De La Hoya? Let's say your child was a great fighter, excellent prospect. And Oscar says, hey, I can get him a title shot in 5 fights. And then your son calls you, hey, Oscar wants me to come to the house. Oh, that's great. When we going? No, he said specifically come alone. Shaw, you cool with that? And your son's getting dressed. Because all he knows is, oh man, he got a $5 million check for me. But he wants me to go to the house. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna meet you over. No. He said, just come now. Come by myself. He put emphasis on coming by myself. Wait a minute. Shaw, you still in the chat? You letting that happen? Now, I want you to think about something. Floyd wanted to work with Devin. Bill and Dev said, we going in another direction. In other words, he said no. He decided to work with Tank. That's how it went. That's why their records don't look the same. That's why Devin has a better resume. That's why he was undisputed. But here's my point. Here's my point. I said this at the top of the show. Here's my point. What did I tell you about Al Heyman? Mike, I know all of that, man. And that's why I'm bringing this up. I'm not making fun of Tank. I'm just making a point. Tony C, what up? Listen, what did I tell you about Al Heyman? Go to my Patreon, bro. He comes from the music industry. And I'm telling you that it's a possibility. I never spoke to Bill about this. It's a possibility he saw some things that he didn't want to put Devin in the middle of. That Devin is still young, and he just wants to fight everything. And a lot of people think, hey, man, you just train real hard and you win. No. That's what Deontay thought. You train real hard and you win. No, he didn't know about poison water. He didn't know about people getting on drugs. And he learned the hard way. And I hate Fury for that. And I hate the business for that. Bill did all the playing in the streets. He knows game when he saw it. He said, you know what? I ain't putting my son in the middle of all of this stuff. I'm not doing that. So Bill stepped in and said, we're going our own direction, man. It was more fruitful business-wise, and possibly, again, I just said I ain't speak to Bill about this directly, but I wouldn't be surprised if he saw some of the things that I'm mentioning right now. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he saw some things like, yo, I don't want to have my son around it. You want me to go somewhere else? Let's go somewhere else. When Shakur, after he got his silver medal and turned pro, he was approached by guess who? Floyd Mayweather. And what happened? Nick, what up? When they interviewed him, they said, man, why didn't you go with the money team? TMT, what's going on? He said, I don't know, it just seemed like a lot of talk. Y'all remember that? I said, that's strange. I thought that was a slam dunk. I thought he was going straight over there with Floyd and everything. Nope. He went to Top Rank. I said, damn, why is he going over there? But for him not to go with the black man. But then think about that black man. What do we know about Floyd right now? He works with Al, right? He works with Al, who, for some reason, Errol Spence can't get a fight right now, right? We thought we was going to see Lamar Roach versus Tank on December 14th. What happened there? Right? You've seen all of this stuff. You've seen all this stuff, and it don't look good. These cats lied to Tank, and then Tank told his audience December 14th, and then that didn't come to fruition. I never blamed Tank for that. I blamed the PBC. I was like, yo, hold on, what's going on? So somebody got in Shakur's ear, or maybe Shakur's just, that was a good business decision he made. Like, yo, look, I know what's going on with this guy. It's ridiculous. Mike says Tank and Calvin used Mayweather for what they needed and slid. And you know what Floyd did to them, Mike, on the way out? Floyd put out that goddamn sparring video. You see how he is? And that's what I'm saying about Floyd. Now, how is Floyd as a man? Floyd, every relationship he's had that we've seen out loud has failed. From Bill and Devin to Tank to every baby mama he's ever had, one of those chicks was found dead in the car. Y'all know that? Miss Jackson aborting, she was pregnant with his twins, aborted those babies. See what I mean? And what is Floyd's relationship with his dad? Failed. Shaw, and I need you to answer fast. Gerard, Harlem in the building, salute. Are you a father? Because I'm reading your statement and it makes no sense as it pertains to what I'm talking about. Because I'm backing up everything I'm saying with facts. I'm not making anything up. He's saying, all I'm saying is that as a father, you should want to raise your son to be able to handle his life as a grown man without you needing to speak for him all of the time. Let me ask you a question, Shah. Who's a better man? Devin? Tank? Ryan? Oscar? Or Tio? Or DJ Academics? Well, you know, he ain't got no kids I don't know about. Leave him out of it. Floyd Schofield Sr. has a son. Tank has children. Ryan has children. Oscar has children. Yusuf Mack has 10 children. Devin has one, and he's marrying that woman. And y'all tearing them down. So out of all the names I've mentioned, who's a better father? And where did he get that behavior from? Go. Out of all the names I've mentioned, who's the best man? And then talk to me about what Bill's doing as raising a man. Be fast. Because I'm almost done here. Shy, you're a hater. Who's a better man? I'll run down the list again. Yusuf Mack, and if you just got here, just Google him. He got 10 seeds, but Google why I have him on the picture. And I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just making a point because he did this, not us. Yusuf Mack, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Floyd Schofield Sr., Teofimo Lopez with the wig, Oscar De La Hoya. Who's a better man? It's not low-hanging fruit. We're talking about the boxing industry, brother. It's not low-hanging fruit. Because you're comparing Dev to the weirdos. And I'm telling you, the weirdos don't even get looked at because you hate Devin and Bill so much. Bill is doing exactly what he needs to do as a man raising another black man. Black man! You don't have the same smoke for Tio with the wig. You don't have the same smoke for Oscar with the wig. Did you laugh? I bet you laugh at the clap back Thursdays when he's telling Bill to get out of Dev's business. But Devin is exactly where he needs to be in life because of Bill Haney. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Deontay Wilder is a product of his father. I met his father in Vegas. I'm praying for Floyd Schofield Jr. Believe it or not, I pray for Tank because there's still time for him. I never said that kid was trash in the ring. I just said prove his greatness. That's all I ever said. I'm done with Ryan. I'm done with Tio. And he wants to put on wigs now. You know who rides hard for their son and they told him shut the fuck up? Danny Garcia's pops. Love him or hate him, he rode in the pocket for his son. Nobody said anything. The media told him shut the F up because he kept N-bombing all over the place. Okay. But he loved his son. I just asked y'all, where's Henry Garcia in all of this? Where was Henry Garcia when Ryan said, I got raped in the woods? And I'm saying, well, hold on, where was your parents at, man? The real OG Mr. Moss says, When Dev got something to say, he say it. Exactly. When Dev say, I want that fight, what do y'all say? Oh, you don't want that fight, huh? But then when they go to Bill and he pops up on a YouTube channel with 100,000 subs or 3,000 subs, y'all tell him shut up. Exactly, Mert. Shaw, you've been compromised. Kamara, my brother, what up? You've been compromised, brother. You need to wake up and smell the failure. You've been compromised. I will always stand in the pocket for fathers. Because fathers of all races, cultures, and creed in America get a bad rap. If you're a black father and you're in your kid's life, you get double protection. It's like wearing 8 condoms. And if y'all don't know the story, I'm not goofing around this morning. What made it bad for me with Tank is his fanatics. They literally hijacked him from me. And I hate that. All I wanted to see him do was prove that he's the best. That's it. But I'm not in the business of giving cats credit for shit that they didn't do. That's all that is. So since we're in the era of trolling, I troll Tank a lot. But what's crazy is he makes it easy because he does weird stuff. That's all that is. That's all it is. No, Mike, as Teofimo Lopez seen is a racist. And he got beat up for that. Keyshawn Davis jumped on him for that. He said that's why we don't spar niggas. And he was told to watch his mouth. He didn't do it, and they got jumped on in the gym. And you know how old that story is, Mike X? That story is about 5 or 6 years old. And the story was told on Trail Boxing Talk. And then sometime later, we was introduced to Keyshawn Davis, and I was like, yo, hey, hold on, that's the kid that did that? He sparred Teofimo Lopez, beat him up. Teo Sr. got mad and started dropping the N-bar in the gym. They beat up the dad. I don't know what Teofimo was doing. Oh, I'm sorry, he got beat up in the ring already. That's what that is. We just matched the name with the face. It's sort of like we heard the legend of Floyd getting beat up in the gym. We said, well, who did that? 2 years later, we found out it's Errol Spence. Now we match the name with the face. We was like, oh, shoot, that's the kid that did it? Yeah. Speaking of fathers, what is Keyshawn saying? Fathers, we don't need that. Okay. You don't need that. That's cool. But he said we don't need that, but you on an Instagram live with Ryan Garcia, who said, I want to resurrect George Floyd, delete him again, and then join the Ku Klux Klan. And you on there like nothing happened. I bet you if his father was in his life, after that, he'd have got an earful. My son would never do that. And if he did it, he'd get an earful from me. I don't care how grown you are. See what I mean? Exactly, Eric Earl. Don't nobody need a father until they need one. Oh, this is a great question, Mr. Shelton. Reverse the roles. If Devin was carrying a purse, would he get criticism? If Devin was doing videos of him slapping himself on his behind in his underwear, I know I'd be saying something. I'd be on the phone like, yo, Bill, you need to get your son, bro. You know better than that. Hell yeah. See what I mean? Nobody told Tank that wasn't cool? No. You know why? And I stand firm on this. he did that video for somebody. Somebody said, hey man, the boss want a video. Yeah, I don't want to do no, the boss want a video, or maybe, ain't she supposed to be flying out somewhere? Another 2 weeks. I don't know, maybe your jet will slide off the runway like it did last time. Y'all remember when Tank's jet slid off the runway? Y'all remember that? I mean, nobody was hurt. It's shaking up. Y'all remember that? Look it up. I'm just saying. Hey, Drew, you're reaching. No, I'm not. Weird things happen. Y'all don't know that this is a gang? Y'all don't know that? Y'all don't believe that? Okay. Okay. It's a club, y'all. You don't pass that upper echelon until you do some sacrifices. And I'm not talking about time and time away from your family, whatever. I'm talking about that fishing trip, y'all. I spoke to y'all about that before. Fishing trip, good old fishing trip. Yeah, I could sell your records. Yeah, I could, you'll be getting a lot of spins on the radio. But yo, listen, got this fishing trip. Hey, I don't fish. No, you'll be fishing next weekend. And bring this oil. I want you to bring this oil. And I like back rubs. You got a decision to make. Do I want to be financially secure for the rest of my life? And it's just a one-day sacrifice on this fishing trip? Or do I remain where I'm at? And shout out to guys like David Chappelle, who stuck to their guns. Shout out to guys like Cat Williams, who stuck to their guns. Shout out to Bill Haney and the Real Fathers that stood in the pocket and avoided this zest pool. Because all these guys have been compromised, or they set themselves up to be compromised, letting them know, hey man, I'm with it, like Tiafima wearing a wig. My only thing with Yusef Mack is if he was gonna do that, he should have buddied up with Al Heyman. Say, look, I'm available. And then maybe we'd be talking about him like, hey man, Yusef had a lot of good fights, man, more than Carl Froch. Only Carl Froch, that's the only notable name we recognize. Yeah, Eric Myers, yeah. Robert Guerrero wrote for his son. So I don't tolerate any bill defamation here. I don't do it. If anybody does something crazy, we hold them accountable. But I don't tolerate any bill defamation, especially because of what he's doing with Devin and because he's a black man. I don't tolerate it. And black men, black fathers, we've been lied on forever, and I'm tired of it. You got women like Oprah that did that crap. I'm not having it, man. I'm not having it. So this is real. The zest pool is real. There's people ready to be compromised. There's people that have been compromised. It's horrible. It stinks. I wish these young fighters wouldn't get groomed. Y'all remember when I told y'all, Rachel Donaire told us that she said, listen, it's amazing when you're talking to these mid-card or opening card fighters, it's amazing what you hear when they get a little drink in them. Do the math. It's amazing what you hear when they get a little drink in them. The real OG Mr. Mars says they act as if Bill forcing his way out front and Dev is standing behind him with his head down. No, Bill is doing his job on all fronts. Exactly. He's a promoter, and he's teaching Devin well. So I salute Bill. He's a father. Robert Guerrero's father rode with him. I just said Danny Garcia's father rode with him. Teofimo Lopez's father ride with him. Although I don't like what they're about. But the focus is on Bill. So when I see people saying, oh, our job is to keep Devin down, you need to recognize what you're really saying. Really need to recognize what you're really saying, man. I could pick one fighter over another, believe it or not, without hating on the other. I'll call out the goddamn fans. This is when the fighter starts buying into the hype of what the fans are saying online. It's like, all right, now you definitely got to show and prove. And then you can't even get these damn dudes in the ring. It's horrible. But the zest pool is real, y'all. It's real. And I want to make y'all aware of this. It's disgusting out here in these streets. And I'm going to get out of here, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. The General's on. Let's head over there. I'm late. Oh, boy. But it is what it is, man. Pep talk probably tonight. Got a lot to say. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.